So why do I give Terence Crawford a lot of hell? Well, you know, on this channel, man, I try to dish out equal. I try to dish out the pain that I give equally, man. I don't side with one boxer over the other. If I see something I don't if I see something that if I point something out that I see about a boxer, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna make it plain as I can. If I see issues, it's two boxers going through some things. More than likely, most of the time, it's not just one of them. There's always something going on with both of them. So I give Errol Spence his fair share. When I see something, it's a lot of things with Errol Spence I didn't like. Like I said, the fight between him and Bud. It's ultimately up to the promoter from Terence Crawford, which is our Bud, Bob Arum, and then I don't care what Errol say, it's not. It's partly Al Heyman as well. But then what gets me with Errol is he always says he's his own boss. Then he tells people to call Al, stuff like that. Why do anybody have to call Al if you are the man? And then when I say stuff like that, the Errol Spence fanboys say, "Yo, first of all, he's saying no. Why is he saying that? He's saying call Al, but he said he's his own boss. Oh, he's saying call Al because Bob Arum got to go through Al to make the fight. Why? I thought Errol was the man. I thought he pulled his own. I thought he called the shots. I mean, it's proven that. Yeah, we know that the promoters are the ones that really set a lot of this shit up. But according to Leonard Ellerby, Tank Davis is the one that wanted the Mario Barrios fight, which I don't believe. Number one, I think that's bullshit. I think they're lying. But anyway, because I talked about that on my video. It's a short video I made. It's called Tank Davis wants to fight Josh Taylor, but with the green light from his promoter. But he didn't get a green light to fight Mario Barrios from his promoter. That's how I caught them in the lie right there. And then Ellerby went out there to say that just to make the Barrios fight look bigger than it really is, more dangerous than it actually is. Put it like that. But anyway, so when it comes to Terence Crawford, I've been giving Terence Crawford hell on my channel lately. I've been making some real funny, like a couple of funny videos over him and stuff like that. Because, man, I'm very upset, man. When a person, I understand that it does seem like, PBC don't want to make these fights line up. They don't want to line up these fights with Terence Crawford for whatever reason. Only they know, man. The only thing that we can do as fans, or the lovers of boxing, is speculate. We not actually there. We not sitting behind the scenes with them. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what kind of phone calls they be having. We don't know. But what we do know is Bud re-signed with Top Rank, and I get so pissed off when people, especially my folk, we black people, man, we let people walk all over us and treat us any way, bro. And when I seen Bud, I lost a lot of respect for Bud, man. When I seen him re-sign with Top Rank after I seen him re-sign. It's not really the re-sign part. He let Bob Arum trash him the first time in the media. Bud is a risk. We're losing money on Bud. Because, if he wants to go, he can go. And then you get on TV, bro, and you defending this man, and he's making you look less than to the world, and you sitting up there defending him, bro. I kind of take that to the equivalent of a slave on the cotton field getting slapped by his master, and then he telling the other people out there in the fields, master just going through something right now. Yeah, he just slapped me because he just going through a little something right now, but master got a good heart. That's what it looked like to me. And I can't, in a sense, You can't put all the blame on Bob Arum when he not getting, when his career is failing, when you knew what kind of guy you was dealing with from the get go. Bob Arum ain't turned like this overnight. He been like this. You know why he been like this? He been like this before Bud was even a pro, or he was just getting started. Remember, Floyd Mayweather was with him, Pacquiao was with him, Mikey Garcia was with him, a lot of other boxers. They all turned around and left because that's right. What's that telling you? That's telling you this dude is no good for you. If they did it, and look what's happening. Look what he tried to do. Look what he did to Teofimo Lopez. Look where Teofimo is at right now. Teofimo ain't having it. He's like, yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm out, bro. It is what it is. I buy myself out, whatever it is. He's not feeling what Bob Arum is doing, lowballing him, not trying to give him the money he think he deserve, and he's a star, you know. And Bob Arum does this to a lot of his boxers, dude. Then Bud gets around. Then after Bud defends Bob the first time, Bob comes out again and says the same thing. He's a high risk, and it's too risky to put him in a fight with Manny Pacquiao. But where's the risk? What are you talking about? You know you're gonna make your money back. That is Manny Pacquiao. That's Manny Pacquiao we talking about here. And I never understood that. He talk about Bud is not a big draw, or he's losing money, but he puts him in there with Amir Khan. Okay, you was willing to cough up the money to pay Amir Khan, but what were you making that money back from Amir Khan? So isn't Amir Khan more of a risk to put him in there with Amir Khan than to put him in there with a Manny Pacquiao? I can't wrap my head around that. But still in all, Bud knows all of this stuff and all the stuff that this guy been doing to him, and you turn around and come in the media and defend this dude. And then I understand you're a little frustrated about the fight with Errol, so-called. You want a 50-50. Then you talking about, no, 64. I don't want 64. They want 50-50 or whatever. And then when you come out, people ask you if you had to fight for 50-50, would you take it? You talking about, I still don't want to fight no more. Like, bro, you got to get off that. Get out of your fucking emotions, bro. Who in their right mind would walk away from 60-40 or 50-50? When that's probably your biggest payday. Even right now, if Errol Spence beats Manny Pacquiao, his stock goes up. That's just what it is. Like, belt or no belt. It's just what it is. Right? So what I'm concerned about is I think Errol gonna come with that clown shit again. Oh, 70-30. And then his defenders, or he might even say 80-20 after this. His defenders are gonna say, well, why he don't deserve 80-20? Bro, listen, why can't you break bread with your brother, man, right now? Look, there's a lot of shit going on. That's the problem with us. We can't just break bread. Yo, man, listen. You know what's crazy? Deontay Wilder broke bread with Fury, right? But why can't we break bread the same way? Why Deontay Wilder, he helped. You know what's crazy? He helped Luis Ortiz, man. You know, him and Luis Ortiz have some things similar. Their daughters and stuff. I think both of their daughters have some issues. He saw that and he gave Ortiz a rematch, you know. And why can't these fighters do the same thing for each other, man? What's wrong with both of y'all breaking bread together, getting 50-50 or whatever? Or at the same time, 60-40 wasn't bad either. You know, it wasn't like it was 10%. You get 90, he get 90, you get 10. 60-40 was close to 50-50. So why in the hell, what's wrong? What's going on with Bud? Why he wouldn't even want to take that? And then why wouldn't Bob Arum want to take that? Wouldn't Bob Arum make his money back more than so? I just don't understand it. So that's the reason I come down on Terence Crawford a little bit more, because he made himself look like a less than a man for getting out defending a guy. I don't care if that's your promoter. Then your own promoter gets out here and says, he should know how to promote himself. Bro, he's not. You are his promoter. That's your job. You think you're losing money on him, with your lying. He's lying. He's not losing money on Terence Crawford. you get out there and you promote your boxer, bro. Some boxers ain't built for promoting themselves. And if boxers could promote themselves, why the hell do we need promoters? You know, man, there's a lot of things in this sport that I wish I had if I was like a president of the sport, if they had like a boxing president or something like that, and he get to like oversee a lot of this stuff, because it's a lot of things that I would change. A lot of things, bro. I would get rid of judges, all of that. I'll talk about that in another video. There's a lot of things I would change, especially the amount of money these boxers make. Because when these dudes is getting overpaid, like Terence Crawford, like all these, like some of the other guys, that's an incentive for them not to want to take big fights or harder fights. It's just like going to work for $30 an hour just to sit at a desk and not answer any phones or not do anything. You know, why would you pass that up? Why would you, versus getting paid $25 an hour to answer phones all day, while you can get paid $30 an hour to not do anything? This is like almost the equivalent to that. You know, so a lot of things need to be changed in this sport, bro. A whole lot of things. And until that happens, it probably will never happen. You're going to always see fuckery like this, man, from the boxers and the promoters. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, whose fault is it that Bud ain't getting in big fights? It's Bud's fault for not being more vocal. I understand he's not a talker, but bro, you got to talk for what you want. You gotta open your mouth sometimes, fam. But ultimately, rather he re-signed or not, ultimately it's the promoter's job. If these boxers ain't getting these fights, man, it's the promoter. And then you can factor in the other side, the quote-unquote other side of the street. When they want to be difficult, that also causes boxers not to get the good fights as well. So for whatever reasons, you know, it's a lot of emotions in boxing, man. It's a lot of emotional shit going on. Promoters don't like each other. So you telling me y'all don't like each other, y'all not willing to get that big bag together because y'all don't like each other. That's stupid. You know what I mean? Because promoters is money over everything, right? So why would it be, okay, Al Heyman and Bob Arum don't like each other, so they're not gonna agree and come and get this real money? Why would they pass up a Bud and Errol fight like that? When they both can make bread. They both can make their boxers bread. And then on the other hand, then they talking about it's not all, they don't want the belts all on that side of the street. But then I hear one minute the belts ain't important, the belts don't mean nothing, and then now all of a sudden, oh, they don't want the belts to go on the other side of the street. Yeah, bro, which one is it, man? Either the belts mean something or they don't. I be listening to a lot of these channels. I listen to a lot of this stuff, and I watch how a lot of these promoters. I'm like, yeah, that making no sense. Everything is just contradictory, man. Everything contradictory. They just keep going, saying one thing, and then it's like, all right, is it the belts? Are the belts really meaningful or they're not? Which one? Frustrating shit to watch, bro. It really is, man. You got Bud talking about fighting Josh Taylor when he got. That's another reason I get upset, because I'm like, is this Bob telling him to do this too? I mean, because like, bro, you got Sean Porter right there. You got Virgil Ortiz. You got Keith Thurman. You got Ordenis Ugas. Who are you fighting, bro? Who are you fighting? You know, Bob talking about losing money, bro. So then why you don't let him go if you're losing money? If you're losing money on Bud, why you don't cut him out? Cut him out the contract or whatever. Let's see when that contract run out, that's gonna say a lot. We're gonna see what happens when it get close to the end of his contract. My assumption is Bud ain't got the so-called, he doesn't have that programmed in him to be his own boss. So I'm assuming he's gonna fuck around and re-sign with them again. And they gonna keep getting shafted. And if you're okay with it, bro, if you love it, if you like it, bro, I love it, man. That's what it is with Bud right now, bro. If you love it, if you like it, bro, I love it. If you like being shitted on by your promoter and you don't care what he does to you, then I love it. Right? We got to look at it like that. We just got to all love what's going on, what's happening to him. Because at the end of the day, man, he's doing this to himself. Let me know what you think, man, about this whole situation. Like, subscribe, drop a comment. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Peace out.